Hello and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I'm Sientir, and it's going to work a lot better if I type wave over here instead of an OBS. Anyway, you can support me at patreon.com/Sientir, get that out of the way. We are here to talk to Miku because Miku wants to do a rescue attempt. So we want to go try to rescue Ashu, her younger brother, in Tahnnakai Temple. So, what do you got for us? Yeah, okay, that's not helpful. So there's actually a bunch of area around Tahnnakai Temple that you might not be aware of, but apparently we're just going into the middle of it. We're apparently knocking out the guards in this mission somehow or another. Oh, I see. There's a hidden switch all the way over there. That will theoretically help. Let's see. I'm not sure if they have a patrol pattern where we can slip past them. Probably not. I'm going to assume that that is not a thing that is possible. And therefore not play as if it were. That seems prudent to me. Nope. Be on the lookout for any hidden switches in these rooms. They'll shut the gates to the room behind us, so let's make sure we're all together. Okay. Activate the switch. Yes. Once the guards come... Let's see. Once the guards come to, they'll try to bring reinforcements. It's in our best interest to close a few doors to slow them down. So here we have, like, there's just various statues to the ancestors. There's the concept of, like, variants of ancestor worship in Anthan cultures one might expect, given the general similarities to Asian cultures in general that that tend to emphasize that. Backline, would you stop exploding on me? I need energy. Where's my energy? Take this and... That's why I have We Shall Return, to make sure there's a resurrect in the party. Theoretically, the Mesmer should have it, but they were the ones who were down, so... Anyway, this is apparently supposed to close that gate behind us, which is exactly what we want to have happen. Yes, please. Okay. So what we're doing is we're basically doing the Tahnnakai Temple mission, but a little bit different. Where instead of having to defeat the boss to open the door, we need to defeat the boss and then close the switch to continue on. It may be possible to slip past this group. And if I can, I find that be imminently desirable. Tahnnakai Temple has changed so much since the last time I've visited it. Looks like we did not manage to escape them. Everything about it seems smaller now. Everything is a little less vibrant. Ooh, trick-or-treat bag and an air staff. Fantastic. Guess we're gonna just have to defeat everyone. That's fine. Yeah. Well, at this rate, I might as well just hit this switch. Intruders! Stop them before they get to the survivor. Whoop. Okay, well, let's just keep going and shutting doors behind us. Might as well go for the eyes, because why not? Everyone in. Cool. I would like not to be conditioned like crazy, thanks. Who's even spreading friggin' disease of all things? I mean, now I am, but, you know. I didn't start that madness. Yeah, let's spread some daze around their spellcasting backline. Daze is a very good way of shutting down spellcasting backline. I know I've done this before, but I honestly not on many characters, and I don't really remember it. I assume I'm going to want to hit this button. Of course, once you pull that button, everyone is kind of stuck inside, but, you know, that's how it goes. How about no flame bursts? And we call it that. Hey, yeah, those guys are PB AoE specialists. Point blank area of effects, PB AoE. Well, somehow I managed to land that through that, and how I don't know. Here, get dazed for no reason. A long time ago, these halls and rooms were filled with the sound of laughter. How much things have changed. I hope that life, at least, has been kinder to him. I see. Things were not great. Any moment now you can come here, Master of Whispers. The Enforcer says, your spirit is not worthy to be laid to rest here among the ancestors. That's nice. Excuse me, I want to hit this switch, please. There'll be no retreat for us, nor do we want any. I feel like the Ministry are less dangerous than the Ampha. Let's not stand in the well, though. Purgers and Necro. Interesting. I don't know if there's a better way through here. We just need everyone through the door. Wait for them to catch up. It's them. I don't. By orders of Mr. Raiko, you're to be put to death. The ranger is apparently very nervous. Ugh. Where's your... There's your... Oh, okay. These are just like... Maybe AoE warrior types. Okay, well, sure. By the way, we've got Mesmers, so, part of me worries a person's life can change in a day, in an instant. It has been years, and I wonder how much of the boy that I knew remains. What has happened to have set him on this path? There's a lot of dialogue to read in this, is what I'm noticing. We're getting close to the center at this point. You really have to weave your way around. Again, this is the path that you take in the mission for Tahnnakai Temple. It can be pretty dangerous, especially the elementalist bosses. Yeah, and then I get a days off, and their backline doesn't do anything. I think the hordes can take care of that. I want to use this level 1 hidden switch. Close that door. I imagine this becomes a good bit harder if you do not use your switches. Okay, that hidden switch is up there a ways. Ooh, that's going to get a lot of damage off. It's irrevocable degen. That's very powerful. Yeah. Aura of the Lich is super strong. Where was that hidden switch up here? All the way over this way. We will lay down our lives if we must, for the safety of the survivor. Yes, please. Ashu! Ashu, it's me, Miku. I've come to get you out of here and to get you away from Raiko. You? Stay back. Raiko warned me that you would come for me. She told me what you would try to do. Actually, I like something like that better. Why should I want to leave with you? Raiko told me the truth. She told me that you left me that day. You left me to die and you ran like a coward. Ashu, that's not true. I thought I was the only one that survived. I found the others, but I never found you. And then the afflicted came again. I had to run. Everywhere I went, they were there. Running was the only thing that I could do. I was young and I was scared. I had lost everything that I loved, but I never gave up hope that you still lived. I came back for you. The bladesman says, "It's the traitor. How dare you show yourself here? I believed in you, but Minister Raiko has shown me that the faith was misplaced." Ashu says, "You were scared. You were scared. Imagine how I felt. But it wasn't my fate to die. I am destined for something more. Raiko's shown me that. She needs me, and people need me. They look to me for hope, and here you would try and take that all away from me. You're no better than the afflicted. Ashu, you can't possibly mean that. Very well. I will leave you to your prayers. I hope that the ancestors can grant you the clarity that it seems you have lost." Mission is victorious. Okay, maybe if I send them over there, I can get the screenshot that I'm wanting. There. I want that screenshot, I think. Oh well. That popped us back to Tahnnakai Temple. See Miku for a reward. I don't know why it didn't just pop us back down where she was, but whatever. That would be too easy. That mission wasn't as bad as I was fearing it might be, but I will agree that I should not have started it with only 5 minutes or so left in how long I wanted that episode to go. Yeah. This is a good opportunity for me to identify stuff as I run down the hill. Nothing of interest, which is kind of what I was anticipating. Okay. Unzoomed tunnels. I am quite happy with Cry of Pain. Epidemic has been less exciting, to be honest. It's had a few moments, but there's just not enough conditions in the overall party to make it worth it. So, Web of Disruption is pretty cool. I don't understand. What has happened to my family? I finally returned to Kantha after all these years, and my aunt pretends she doesn't know me. More than that, she manipulates the crowd into believing I'm a villain and orders me killed. My brother looked at me with eyes filled with fear and something else, something I can't quite place. He turned away from me. What has she done to him? Why? His actions definitely weren't what I would have expected. Something very wrong has happened in the time you've been away. I should have never ran. If only I'd known. If I can't get my answers from Raiko or Ashu, then that only leaves Janai. He must know the truth, and I need to have it. Can you continue to keep an eye on the Mystery of Purity's movements? I'm certain Kaolin will be grateful for your assistance. I'll be back in touch as soon as I've learned something more. As she is emoting over there. I played the Great Emperor in the Baka Amphitheater. Brought down the house with Henjib and Ravi. You know how terribly important I am? The show can't go on without me. I think that was her cue that she's done with dialogue. I don't understand what's going on here. Something has happened to Ashu. I look at him, and I see only a stranger's eyes looking out at me from that familiar face. Raiko has done something to him, I'm certain of it, and I intend to find out what. If she has, so help me, my blades will deliver her the judgment she so richly deserves. Ah, yes, she gives us a silver Zaishin coin, which is quite valuable. That requires a decent number of copper coins to make a silver coin. Anyway. Platinum is also nice, so is 5,000 experience. Need them skill points. Okay, so let us go back to our buddy over here. The Dominable Guardsman Cowlin. Realize I should not try to sing a Star Wars themed song that might get recognized by automated systems. Okay. Whoa, wall of text. Okay, let's see what his wall says. It seems the Ministry of Purity feels their victory is at hand in their fight with the Ampha and the Jade Brotherhood. My squad was tasked with cleaning up the mess left behind from an Ampha ambush on a Ministry of Purity patrol, and I uncovered this official ministerial decree written by Raiko herself. You can read it yourself, but to summarize, it seems the Ministry of Purity has set their sights on the Tengu as their next cleansing project. Now, I'm no fan of the murderous Ansali tribe, but Minister Raiko has declared all Tengu a threat to Kantha, even our allies the Angchu. Even with their ever-increasing authority, the Ministry of Purity cannot legally declare war on the Angchu tribe as the peace accord was issued by the Emperor himself. However, the Ministry plans on rounding up the Angchu under the guise of protecting them during the Ministry's coming campaign against the Sansali. Then, once the Angchu are pacified and the Ministry of Purity is able to make their actions legal, the Angchu will be at the Minister's mercy. And if there's one thing the Ministry of Purity is short on, it's mercy. You must take this official ministerial decree to Sor Honorclaw and warn her to not surrender to the Ministry of Purity. That will at least buy the Angchu time and give them a fighting chance. Okay. This is actually a really solid reward. Not only is it 1 plat, Onyx Gemstone and 2 lockpicks is quite a bit as well. Let's not find out if a caged Tengu sings. I'm in. So, I knew that this part was coming. I just couldn't remember quite when. And this is going to require us to go over to Kenya province, which is also going to shrink our party considerably. Yeah. Okay. So, I need to dump... Who do I dump? I think I dumped Talcora. Yeah, I think I dumped Talcora. And then I want to add in Prius. As for me, Cry of Pain becomes utterly trashed here without all of my Mesmer buddies to make it not trashed here. So, with that in mind, let's just go ahead and bring Ebon Vanguard Assassin support. Also maybe Web of Disruption instead of Epidemic. Otherwise, I think this is probably fine. Not the most exciting bar, but it'll do. Like, how much do I try to make this character pretend it's a Mesmer? With some of the, like, discharge stuff that works well with Web of Disruption and all that business. Double click to read. Ooh, we have more text. Members of the Ministry of Purity, we have made great strides in returning Kantha to its once proud state. The afflicted have been purged from our lands for good, and the Ampha and the Jade Brotherhood are on the retreat, both far too crippled to stand up to the will of the Kanthan people. It is time we turn our attentions to another threat to the prosperity of our people, the Tengu. The Emperor was weak to make peace with these savages, and he clings to that failed policy only out of respect for his slain half-brother's legacy. He is blind in his grief, and I have faith that time and the persuasion of the Ministry will lead him to see the error of his ways, and allow us to rid our lands of the ongoing threat these beasts pose. In preparation for this, we must act now to pacify the Angchu Tribe. While their true nature is clear to the Ministry of Purity, they still masquerade as allies of the Kanthan Empire, and thus must be handled with caution. The Ministry has set up a compound in the area colloquially referred to as the Roost to serve as a temporary resettlement camp for the Angchu Tribe until such time that more permanent options become available. This is crucial for the safety of our forces and civilians alike. I assure you that, despite what the Emperor would have you believe, the Angchu are not to be trusted and would take up arms against us the moment we start our campaign against the Sansali. We must ensure that they are pacified now so that our dream of a greater, safer Kantha can come to fruition. Any resistance on their part will be treated as an act of war against Kantha, and our forces will defend the local populace at all costs. We are the people's fists when no others are strong enough to fight. We are the people's voice when no others are brave enough to speak. And we are the people's eyes when no others are wise enough to see the way out of this darkness. We fight for the people of Kantha and for the future of our empire. This definitely feels like it's paralleling the internment camps that were used in World War II in the United States for fear that the Japanese American citizens would join Japan in the war, which was quite terrible and presumptive. And quite inhumane. Okay, so I need to go out to Kenya province. Hopefully things are okay here. I don't know what to expect. Obviously, I've got this quest active. Normally, this zone would pose 0 threat to someone of this level. As you can see, level 2 mantids are underwhelming. I do not, however, know if I should expect anything more formidable than level 2 mantids. I mean, there's also a level 10. Ooh, dangerous. But more seriously, I expect Ministry of Purity or something else. I don't know. Yeah, okay. So there are Ministry of Purity in this area. I'm actually going to take a moment to fight these mantid drones. Not that they're going to last long. But I want to allow Master of Whispers an opportunity to get us some support. I honestly don't know the best way there. I'm going to check out if this is a viable way to get there, but I'm not going to be surprised if it isn't. Yeah. Okay. Unless this little cave thing goes through the mountain and not just into it. Not going to get me very far. Okay, well, let's start fighting ourselves some ministry. Well, I mean, we don't need that going on, do we? Oh, whatever. Just... I don't know, but I'd rather them target me than my allies, so it's probably a little bit pointless. I need to remember what this skill does. It interrupts them, and after a little bit, it interrupts them again, is what it does, by the way, for reference. Deflect arrows. You're no fun. I don't know what Purifying Energy does. On the other hand, it also places a hex on them that I can use with Web of Disruption, or with Ebon Vanguard Assassin support, which is quite convenient. Key, Neophyte of Words. There's a muse over here. Brother Pewan. A bunch of peasants. Have you heard the story of the missing daughter of the Udachi family? It is one of my favorite modern mysteries. No, how's that one go? Just some random dialogue. The missing daughter was said to be a rare beauty and a source of great pride for her family, but none appreciated her as much as her father. When the afflicted attacked Tahnnakai Temple, the entire family was killed, save the young son Ashu. Ah, this is relevant. As the story's title might imply, the daughter was never found. Some say that they have seen her, but there have never been any reliable accounts. They say she was on the streets running, or that she was taken away to the palace, or stolen away by the Amphar by pirates. There are as many different versions as there are tellers of the tale. So, what's so special about that? Lots of people who died or went missing when the plague broke out. This is why you will never succeed as a writer. You have no appreciation for mystery, adventure, romanticized ideals. Doesn't it make you wonder if she's still alive? And what happened to her? What paths must life have taken her down? That poor, lost little girl. It's sadder than any fairy tale. So they're talking about Miku there, very clearly. I don't know what Purifying Energy does. I know I don't like my guys having diversion thrown around like crazy. Haha! Now you shall fear my wrath. I think. Hope. Okay, maybe the monk over there is giving me some problems. Aha! As soon as you start focusing on the monk, all of a sudden they can't do anything but focus on themselves. It's amazing how that works. You cast a spell that counteracts the effectiveness of Bonetti's defense. Thanks. What are you? You're a mage? Nope, no Searing Flames for you. I mean, you can get a Breath of Fire off, I guess. That's okay. I mean, days probably doesn't matter here, but whatever. So one of the things that's obnoxious, and this is extremely true when you're just like playing the game normally. I say that as if I'm not playing the game normally. This is extremely true when you're playing through factions proper, as opposed to the Winds of Change content, is that getting up to this freaking area here is super obnoxious because you have to go around the mountain no matter how you're trying to get there. There is, in other words, no direct path. And so you kind of end up like trying to choose the shorter of no short routes. Well, I don't know what that hex is, but... Oh, that's probably Rising Bile. I'll take it. I should not stand in a Chaos Storm. Okay, I was afraid of this. There's not a whole lot I can do about it having happened, but... No, friggin' blind. I repeat myself, friggin' blind. Okay, medium. No, stop spirit lighting. Interrupting just one spirit light can really cause things to begin to fall apart for them. You, my friend, interrupted the wrong thing, and I don't want your Searing Flames going in my nice neighborhood. I mean, that was obnoxious, but, you know, we have kind of the super strong team build that's known for being super strong in terms of, like, MM and Signet of Spirits. So, yeah. Ha! I think those might be our lost minions over there. What do you think? Yeah. I'm not actually sure if they are or not, but... Those are level 19, so they probably aren't. I don't think we're making level 19 minions. I think we're making like 16, 17. I'm not sure who is making them, though. Oh, this guy. Yeah, okay. We don't need corpses being wasted on the likes of that one. I want them for my minion master. Bwahahaha. That's how this works. Okay, I don't care about the Naga, but... sure, I will take out some level 1 Kappa. Oh, level 6 Kappa. Auspicious. That... Okay, yeah, I got enough inventory space. I guess I'll pick it up, but it's not really worth it. The Kappa are going to provide us with more minions is part of why I'm like, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Oh, man, we have so much healing on this party. It's crazy. That was a complete waste of that spell, or skill, but whatever. I don't really need to fight those particular ministry, but I do need to get up here to where there's this mess. We are too late, I am afraid. Members of the Angchu Tribe. By official decree of Mr. Raiko of the Ministry of Purity, we are here to assist in the immediate relocation of your tribe. Relocation? We have no intention of leaving the home our people have lived in for generations. Who's this Raiko, and why does she demand such things? For your own safety, Tengu, and for the safety of the rest of your tribe, the Ministry of Purity is launching a campaign to rid this island of the Sansali tribe once and for all. We would hate for a member of your tribe to be mistaken for an enemy combatant. For the safety of your people, we have been ordered to move you to the mainland until the Sansali have been removed. While all Tengu may look alike to you, we have lived in peace with Canthans for years, and the Imperial Guards have had no more issue confusing us with Sansali than we've had confusing you with Grawl. They've seen Grawl? Be that as it may, we are not the Imperial Guard and our orders stand. Neither of us want to see harm befall your peaceful village. The orders from your minister tell a different tale. You! Yes, me! See for yourself, Sora Honorclaw of the Angchu. The Ministry of Purity looks at all Tengu as their enemies. These orders come directly from Raiko herself. You are being deceived. So it would seem. Your minister has no honor to use such tactics. If our death is what you are after, we will die as warriors on the battlefield. You dare take up arms against us? This is an act of war! We must protect Cantha from these savage beasts. Oh yes, Cantha is the one being attacked by savage beasts. Oh, good. Somebody's using panic. They all have their unique, of purity skills. You are my enemy. I mean, I don't like my minion master being killed like that, but... the illusionists have patient spirit. Fascinating. Let's focus on the zealot, shall we? You are being annoying. Warning the Angchu. Seesaw Honor Claw for my reward. That would be this person right here. Thank you, friend of the Angchu Tribe. We have won the battle, but I fear there may be many more to come. I shall dispatch a messenger to speak with the Emperor and hopefully gain us some reprieve from the Ministry of Purity's persecution. Excuse me. But I fear it is only a matter of time before they return for us. At least now we have the chance to earn an honorable death in battle and can avoid the shame of imprisonment. And I'm going to pick up this quest next time. So until then, everyone, take care. Goodbye.